Everybody, we're gonna set up our Kobos to receive EPUBs or PDFs via email, the same way that SendToKindle works for the Kindle devices. First steps that I'm assuming you're gonna have a Gmail account for use with your Kobo, and we're going to link the Kobo with your Gmail account, and that's the first step. I recommend that you redo this step for the email account that you're going to use, because we need Kobo to create the Rakuten Kobo folder automatically for us. I have tested the script, and if I create the folder by hand, sometimes it doesn't work. So just to make sure everything works fine, go ahead, and if you are reusing your Gmail account and you're not using a brand new Gmail account just for your Kobo, that you delete the Rakuten Kobo folder and you delete the connection between Kobo and Google Drive. Okay, so I am going to switch over to the Kobo and we continue from there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go into more, and we're gonna go into my Google Drive. We're going to connect to a Wi-Fi signal. We're going to get started, and we're going to go into our browser and head over to kobo.com/Google Drive, and we're going to put in that code that is displayed in your device. Okay, we're going to hit continue. You're going to hit continue again. You're going to select the email for your Kobo. You're going to select all for the access that you're giving Kobo and hit continue. And if we go back to our device, you're going to see that it says you're now linked with Google. All right, so that's it for that section over there in the device. But back here in the browser, you notice that we have a brand new file called how to add books to your e-reader, and that's actually inside a folder called Rakuten Kobo that was created for us automatically. That's step one. Okay, so now that we're good, if we actually head back to the device where we left off, we're gonna see that if you go into my Google Drive, we see the same PDF file stored in the drive and reflected on the Kobo device. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it in the drive folder. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it from there since we don't really need that file. And then if I refreshed the screen here on the device, now it says that there are currently no files in the Google Drive folder. So we know it's perfectly synced. Go back home, and that's it for that for now. All right, so now we're gonna go into GitHub, and this is the project. It's called Gmail Processor. I'm gonna put the link for this project in the description of this video, and we're gonna head in here and we're gonna go into getting started. We're going to copy this script ID, and we're gonna go into the Google's app script, which is the app that we're gonna create our project on. We're gonna hit new project. You're gonna give it a name up here, which is untitled. We're gonna give it a name. I'm gonna put send-to-kobo. You could do whatever you want. Send-to-kobo, hit rename. I'm gonna hit libraries, and I'm gonna add the script ID right there, the one that we just copied. I'm gonna hit lookup, and I'm gonna hit add. Then we're gonna head back to the GitHub repository. You want to scroll down just a little bit more where it says example. I'm gonna expand that example. We're gonna copy it. We're gonna go back to our main script. We're gonna erase this, and we're going to replace it with what we have in the clipboard. Paste. Okay. All right. This is the script that's going to run in your Gmail account. So next step is to authorize the script. We paste the code from the repository, and we're going to hit Save Project to Drive. Make sure it's saved. All right. From there on, we're going to go and hit Run. It's going to ask for permissions. We're going to review the permissions. We're going to select our email. We're going to hit Advance. We're going to hit Send to Kobo and Save. In this case, whatever you named it. We're going to hit Continue. Scroll down a little bit, hit Allow. And this gives access of this script to our email account. That's one step. Next, all right. So that's it for authorizing the script. Now we're gonna make some changes to the script, and those changes will be, we're gonna tell the script what files are we interested on. Meaning we're only interested in EPUBs, and we're interested in MOBIs and PDFs. So we're gonna tell that to this script, because this script is preset for PDFs with the word invoice. We don't want that. Okay, so we're gonna change this line, and we're going to paste that line. I'm going to put that same section on the description. This tells us that we are only looking for CBRs, ZBZs, PDFs, and whatever else the Kobo can support. You could make changes here to add TXTs and JPEGs, whatever. But I'm only interested in sending EPUBs to the Kobo, so this is more than enough for my purpose. Okay? And also here on the attachments part, you're going to change this last line here to Kobo. What are we doing this? Because we're making sure that only the emails that contain the word Kobo get processed. If it doesn't have Kobo in the square brackets, it's not going to work. It's just gonna ignore the email. Okay, that's like a fail-safe for us. Okay, what else we gotta change? Oh, and the last thing we gotta change is the last line. We're gonna change the word dry run to safe mode. Safe mode. Okay, and then we're gonna go hit save up here, save project. Okay, we're gonna hit execution log for 1 second again, and we're gonna hit run, and we just look for no errors. Okay. Okay, there were no errors. All right, we have to change the save folder. Totally missed that. Right here where it says Gmail processor test, that's the location of the folder inside the Google Drive. That's going to be called Rakuten Kobo, which was a folder that was created for us by linking our Kobos to the account. And we're going to erase everything here except for the attachment part. Right there with the attachment.name. Okay. Then we're going to go again and save the project. So we're going to go into our triggers. Okay. And we're going to add a new trigger. It's going to be a minute timer, and it's going to run every minute. I'm going to hit save. Wait, leave it a few minutes. There you go. Now that we have the timer. So that should be it for this section right here. Okay, so next I want to show you the next part. Right there, your Drive account. Okay, in your Drive account now you're going to see, of course, the folder that was created by the Kobo linking, and you're going to see a new file called send-to-kobo or whatever you named it. This is the script itself. Do not delete that file. Just leave it there. That's our script. We're going to open up, I'm going to open up another email. It's a provider. I'm going to use my old Hotmail account. Okay. And I'm going to send myself an email. And I'm going to insert, attach a file. And I'm going to send myself this Warlock book. All right. It's an attachment. Did I click it? I think I did. There we go. Oh, never mind. Why do I have to remove attachment? Okay, so we have that. We're gonna put the word Kobo. Without this, it's not gonna work. So be aware, you have to put the word Kobo. Then you put your email for your ebook reader now, your new Kobo Gmail account, and you're gonna send it. And we go back to our Google Drive, and we just stand by here for a minute. It's 2:43, so it should be before 2:45. It should download the file for us if everything's working correctly. I'll be back. And before 2:45, almost on the money, a new file has been automatically saved into that folder for us, the epub that we send via email. So it's inside the Rakuten folder. So in theory, we're gonna open up our Kobo device and refresh Google Drive, and we should see that book there. So hold on a second. Okay, so here we go on the Kobo. We're gonna go into more, my Google Drive, and book's already there. I didn't even have to refresh. And we hit the little download arrow, or just hit the book itself, downloads, and I think we could open it by hitting it again. And there we go. The book was downloaded. And now we're done. That's pretty much how you, now from now on, anything that you send to that email address, it's going to be automatically added into your Google Drive Rakuten Kobo folder, and your Kobo will have access to it within a minute or two. Alrighty. I hope this video was helpful. I just figured this out today. It's not that difficult. And please like and subscribe, and enjoy. Take care.